Good morning, everybody. It is the Dark Comic Nerd playing Fate Grand Order. How's it going, everybody? Peace. So here we are, folks. It is payday. Yay for payday. Because what does payday mean? Payday means we have money. Money means we can buy quartz and try to get the last of the servants we don't have for this event. Because I would really like to get Voyager, as I've learned more about the character and I've looked at the skills that the character gets. He's got an NP battery. He's got some really good skills. Goes along really well with our Berserker there, Koyo. I would rather get Voyager before he goes bye-bye than not. I don't know what other people think, but I would rather get him. I'd also like to have him for this event because you do run into many Berserker classes as far as quests and everything. So, or at least the quests that net you, in my opinion, so far, the most materials. So, I really want to do this. However, stupid I am not. Sometimes desperate, sometimes crazy, but stupid, no. So I only want to do 2 rolls this morning. We will take our chances. We will use up some more of the summon tickets we've managed to net in from this event. The thing is, I also got, lunch, cooling off. I don't want it to cool off too much. And the thing is that ultimately what it comes down to, folks, is payday did come, but I need to be a little bit more flexible with my money in the sense that I need to start preparing for stuff as prices go up on everything. If you're not paying attention, prices are going to go up on everything right now. They already are, but some analysts think we're peaking. That would be nice, but I can give you, like, heating oil is up to almost $600 for every 100 gallons, which isn't really a lot. Thank goodness we're getting into summer when we don't use a lot of it. And gasoline prices are up here in Maine where they weren't before. They're almost over $4.50. I've seen them at $4.60 in certain places. The state kind of varies about where you go. Depends on what price you get. But ultimately, it sucks. It really does suck. I'd like to roll on this banner too, guys. I wish I could. I really see a couple of good ones. They tell me Edison is story lock, so it's like I'd like to get the character. Hasn't been super helpful. There's already enough casters that I have. I haven't even been able to determine why we have Cersei in here yet. I figured she must show up eventually. Though I think as you go and you skip between game board to game board in the thing, you take on a new servant you can use as your kind of guest servant. So, ultimately, we have a pretty good lineup, and I love the friends that I have on the game who help me out as support servants. So, but yeah, ultimately, guys, we're not going to do this probably for too long. Let's hope we get Voyager this morning. It would be nice. If not, we'll wait and do it some other time. I'd like to keep a lot of my money. There's still rumors that they might do last year's. I hope not. I really, really hope not that they don't do last year's swimsuit summer event at the end of this month, because it would be brutal on my budget. Like I said, I really don't want to be spending a lot of money. I have been told I can borrow some money for almost any purpose from relatives and then pay it back. There's that. There's also the fact that we do have a lot of quartz shards that we can trade in, though I'd like to not do that if possible. Keep saving them up for using in cases of needing rescue. Because a lot of times you use up your command spells to rescue your servants in a big fight, and then that means for 3 days until they're recovered, you're forced to use Saint Quartz, and I'd rather be using stuff that the game has given me than the stuff I bought. Darn right. So lots of things to consider. Just, something that I'd like you guys to keep in mind as we are rolling. We don't get a lot of views on these, but just in case we do suddenly hit some mother load of people watching, this is what's going on, folks. In the meantime, let's get right to it, guys. I think we will start going back to doing my little rituals, because just shooting off the cuff wasn't really netting us. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't really netting us what we want. So, oh yeah, I shut the filter off. Do we have any berserkers we can use? I know one thing, we got plenty of this to use. It is rated up right now, so that can't surprise me by too much. I really don't know, like I said, folks, if it's just the idea of getting a super, which means maybe it's nullified during double and triple rate ups. Or like I said, I might subscribe to the idea that it's how much effort you put in to get one that makes the difference. Which just in itself sounds weird. I almost thought that was a 5-star at first, and I'm like, nope, 4-star. Because you guys know my theory lately. You get a 5-star craft essence. Oh, there we go. I haven't got a 3-star too often, and they're helpful. Looks like we might get another one right off the bat. Yep, double. I'll take that. Event CE to make a limit break later on would be useful. And it would be also good to have for those items that are here. Now, the event itself, I think, only has 8 or 7 days left, and I'm about halfway through. I wish I could have burned and really went through farming. But I've been doing a lot on that little dice board that I told everybody about when we first started this. And trying to get all the tokens. So the thing is that it's like I've been spending most of my time on that. I have finally gotten to the 3rd board. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm thinking I might have to zip it along here shortly because it could be bad. We're getting a lot of... we only got, 2 4-stars lately, but we haven't really seen a lot of servants is what I was going to be getting at. And that makes me think that the rolls during this hour, during this morning, might not be the best, and I might want to watch my butt with how many rolls I do this morning. The irony is the one moment when I'm wrong about that is when I'll probably have the character I want anyway. Now, I was going to say that if we got some stellar rolls this morning but didn't get Voyager, we might do 1 extra roll this morning. That's not looking very likely unless something changes here dramatically. Yeah, this is what we call a fairly mineral roll. We got 2 servants in this. It's just sad. Let's use up some summon tickets. We've had good luck with that before with 5 stars. You do a 11 roll, you use some summon tickets, and then sometimes you get the 5-star servant. Well, there we go. At least we're getting some servants, aren't we? However, you almost want to get more craft essence, kind of. I mean, if we get the 5-star servant with a ticket, I'm not going to knock it. But if we're going to get junk servants with it, that's just sad. All right. We can't be sure what's going to happen. We saw that doing my ritual didn't really net us much. So we're going to do one. We're going to do one where we did the 2 tickets, and then we're just going to jump right into it and hope for the best. I might do one more. I shouldn't. If the rolls are lousy. Ooh, that was probably a good pause. Was it a good pause? It's a servant and it was a pause. Is it good? No, not. Whoa! I didn't see the crackle effect. It's probably going to be another Koyo. Yes, I will take NP2. She's not bad as a character. However, be better to get Voyager still, of course. There we go. So we got a 4-star gold instead of a 5-star, so that's a shame. Oh, there's another one. This one's turning into a good roll. Maybe we will do another one. Ooh, good pause. I can't believe I missed the fact that it was going to be a crackle. It flipped and I couldn't see the thing on the back. I really couldn't. Sometimes I wonder if it's, it's not that I missed it, but it really wasn't there. Well, this roll's got a lot of servants, doesn't it? As I was saying before, you guys know my thought on... Ooh! We're going to get him! That would be great! Another 4-star and Voyager all in the same one. No! We're going to get a 5-star Lancer? We did! We got another Bradamante. What a spook! What a spook. Oh, that's a bust, though. 5-star card, and they couldn't even bother to give us one from this. She's not even in this event. Haven't seen the rainbow rings in a while, though. So, since our good fortune with the 17 million downloads campaign. That sucked. I knew immediately because foreigners like Voyager have a very unique card thing. Oh, look at this, guys. This has been a great roll. I'll take another Bradamante to do an NP2 for her. It would have been nice if I... Wow, a 5-star craft essence. Once again, looks like we're getting kind of nailed with... Not bad, but we didn't get a lot from the event. We didn't get a lot of event stuff. That's a shame. We did good on this last roll. Let's go to enhancement. Let's do my little ritual. Let's see if we can do something here. Let's see if we can just like double our odds, get maybe a super or a great, along with the luck we've had in these last ones, and see what happens. I'll be picking up more embers, which is what they call the EXP boosters here. I'll be picking up more embers soon enough in the game. I've got enough materials, so I can afford to blow these a little bit. Yeah, we're not letting her talk. We just want to zip through. As I said, my time in real life is limited to boot. We're getting her up to her next level pretty quick, too. I am a little surprised by the fact that we haven't run into something yet, though. I'm surprised that almost didn't get her right up to level 50, which we'll work on that another time, because I would like to have the servant at a higher level and ascend her up a little bit more, not for anything other than just being able to use her well during the event. Yeah, that 5-star roll we got in the last one. You guys, you remember what I said. I believe that the game algorithm just flips a coin, and that time it said, instead of getting a 5-star craft essence, we got a 5-star servant, but we didn't get one from the banner, which I hate when they do that, and then they don't give you something you don't have. So I got a Bradamante, which a lot of people are looking into this whole NP5 thing. You know, your Noble Phantasm, the higher you get it, the more effective it is. But it's hard. Unless you're a hardcore player that really has the right characters and knows how to do it, to build that Noble Phantasm gauge to, you know, the next level, past the initial 100% to 200% and put it to full use, it really doesn't do much for you. And it's dependent on the servant and all this craziness. So, we did see that some of the pauses this morning have equaled out some good stuff. However, I am thinking that even though the morning has not been bad, not really, it's been pretty decent, all things considering. I don't think we're going to get what we want, but we will wait and see. Because it's like the morning of spook stuff. I mean, our Crackle card was something from the event. I'm worried about using up all that St. Quartz, though. We're going to have to use up all of it. I have a hunch and still come up with nothing. I'm telling you guys, I think they sometimes know. You guys have heard my theories. I thought I might have seen something that might have been a Crackle. You guys know my theories. When it's story locked limited stuff, I think they make it harder. I haven't been watching a lot of other videos to prove that one way or another, but because usually I use other people doing their roles as a basis for how difficult the character is to collect. I can tell you one thing. I haven't seen a lot of people putting him in as a support servant, which means I think a lot of people are not getting him. Oh, that was horrible. Absolutely horrible. What a weird morning, folks. We're going to do something unique. We are going to do something. I am going to do this. This is really stupid. This is insanely stupid. But I realized where we're sitting as far as quartz goes. And we're going to... Where are those? We're actually going to take a little bit of this. Yeah, we're going to do that, guys. We're going to expend enough that so when we're done, we still have enough for 2 rolls. But we're going to do another one. Darn right. Okay. She's been saying some weird stuff lately. It's not bad weird. It's just different weird. Yeah, this is going... I knew I was going to get hooked. But getting that 5-star servant this morning really hooked me. As you noticed, nope. We did a pre-ritual. We did all that work trying to get Koyo to get us a super or great. And what did we get? Nothing. Yes, I did note the gold rings. Please. Please. Wait. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was right. We are getting spooked out of our... Okay, why am I getting lag? That is just stupid. First off, I don't like that lag. But we are getting spooked to wazoo this morning. That was an Avenger. One I have not seen for a while, so another boost to our NP gauge on that particular servant. But they will not give it to us this morning. Also, I noted that it was a 4-star, so it wasn't like it was a 5-star spook, like the one we got that was a 5-star spook. I almost want to say this lag is on them. It could be that my tablet's doing something. I don't know what it would be doing this morning. Could be doing an update. Could be a lot of things that would cause it to lag a little bit, but... So, the extra roll wasn't bad in the sense that it got us something, but it wasn't good so far in what we wanted. And I'm starting to think I'm in this weird twilight zone of an hour where you only get stuff that you don't need, and... Oh, that was a nice pause. Are we going to get anything good, though? Wah, wah, wah. But, yeah. It's been just a weird round of rolls. Oh, another pause. Okay. Yep. Saw it coming. I'm starting, like I said, sometimes, depending on what kind of roll it is, I can gauge what we're gonna see. Nice! There, that's something useful. Not what I wanted, but useful. What a weird morning. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Before we go, guys, let's do this. Let's take care of this. Look at all the noble phantasms. But most of them are because of a stupid flaw in the system. Alright. Here's our Koyo. NP2, baby. Yeah, I haven't checked, but based on the fact that I have seen very few people on my list, people that are dedicated players, and they have not put Voyager in their lineup as the foreigner, makes me think that it has been extremely difficult for a lot of the people that I know. Like I said, what do you know, Bradamonte? We did get a double of her once before, so MP3, baby. No, we're gonna do this. Once you get up to 5, you start getting some serious rare prisms for 5-star servants. So, it doesn't actually say. Oh, overcharge. You deal more damage, and your chance to inflict stun is increased. And decreasing their critical, because only your MP strength doesn't change with the overcharge. So not bad, not bad. And we had another Avenger down here. And yes, I know I stopped midstream what I was saying, and now I don't remember what I was talking about. It's funny. Ooh, nice. We almost got him up to Hassan Lobo. I wanted to see if I was pretty sure I finished that pseudo singularity and got the real name. It's not an Avenger you see a lot of people use. They need to put him back in another event. Medium chance to inflict death to a single enemy. Not a bad, but look at it, guys. You apply sure hit to yourself, which means you're guaranteed to hit the other person. And you deal significant damage, which isn't bad, but it's not an extreme amount of damage, but it's only to one person. And it's that medium chance of death that's pretty good, but they need to do a lot on that character. They really do. So yeah, it's been a fun morning, and we only have enough to do 2 more rolls. We'll do those, and we'll finish those up at another time. I wanted to note that the reason I didn't wait, like I said I was going to, well, I did say we'd have another chance before the 19th, but what I want to point out, guys, is the 19th is pretty much a week from today. I just got paid today. I don't have any more money coming in. Sure, we could borrow some money and pay it back. It's not something I want to get into a practice of with my folks, because it's not as easy to transfer as you would think. There's a lot of stuff you have to go on to your bank thing. My bank does not have an app, so it's not as easy to do as people think. I'm not part of a bank. I'm part of a credit union. It's local, so it's not big. So they don't have all this fancy stuff. They just don't have the money for it. So the thing is that it's like, you know what? It's just not an easy thing to go in, beep, 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 done. So that's one thing. Because I'm transferring money from one account to another account, and then another account to another account, because that's the way it works, guys. Because the money I use for Fake Grand Order is in a whole separate account. So it's in its own little tiny account, because that's what my PayPal is attached to. So there's that problem. I also don't think it's a good pattern as a good Christian to get into. That's another thing. We'll wait and see, but there is not another payday between now and then. So if I want this character, and I'm thinking they're jerking our chains, I like everything we got this morning. Don't get me wrong. I would have liked it a lot more if we got a 5-star we didn't have, but it was not a horrible, horrible bad morning. It was a middle of the road, but I think they're going to keep jerking our chains, and based on a lot of other things I've seen, I really think they're going to. Let me give you guys just a good example before we go. Darn. I think there's another way we can do it. I forgot about all that extra craft essence we got this morning. Okay, let's go with new. Oh, perfect. Right there. Here's a new person I added, the champ. His foreigner, pretty much the same as mine. Might be doing it because he's got one that's really souped up. I don't know if there's another reason. Let's go down to the next one. I need to put my camera over here for a moment. There we go. So most people would put their foreigners either in the front slot all the way over here on the left or all the way on the right. Now this person that was after didn't really have a... Yeah, alter ego, Avenger. Let's see, Sakura, that's another person that I use a lot. Dedicated player. See, ruler. Oops, maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. Here's the one for the event that they put in. My bad, folks. I forgot some people are like me where you have more than one setup. So he's got MASH in there instead. Let's go back and check somebody else that we just saw. Red Nova's a nice another person that does it. This is the one they're using for their regular and their event, so they don't have a second one set up. Go back and check that out. Here's for the event. See, no Voyager. Some people could argue that it's like, well, we weren't able to get our character souped up strong enough to actually be able to put in the thing. That's a possibility, but look at this, guys. I mean, there's the Berserker. There's the caster from the event. They're even putting event craft essences in, so you can tell they're using it. Ivan's one that I love what he's got. But yeah, it doesn't look like he's really doing the event, so he doesn't really do my point. Let me just check for somebody, guys, that actually I can prove is probably doing the event, because I can check their CE that they've got attached to their servant and see. I guess a lot of these people just aren't really doing the event. I find that very interesting. Some people, guys, that's why it's good to have a long list of people for friends. Not everybody wants to do the event stuff. Here's somebody that's doing the. You can see that they've got event CE. Whoops, my bad. Okay, look at that. It's all event CE down there. Now they're using some of their better characters. Probably they're helping out people like me that are doing the event. Maybe even netting some friend points for themselves every time you use a servant as a support character from another person playing the game. They get some extra friend points, and you can use those towards free summons. A character this high, level 127, though, I don't know why they would want to do that. But yeah, it's just is what they're using for the event. Looks like it's from the summer event last year, though, but so what do I know? So yeah, it's hard to really gauge this one. 2 tonights. That guy is always doing some of the stuff. In this case, it doesn't look like he is, though. Weird. But ultimately, guys, all I can tell you is that we did look at a few people that I can assure you, and you could see, that had event support setup. They were doing the event. They were supporting other players that were playing the event, and none of them have a Voyager. I know there are a few people. I wish I could set the. Yeah, I can only set it by certain things, and the login tends to be one of the biggest things. I wish I could do it like I could when it comes. That's why I would have rather done it in the actual event, where I could have then had my filter in that would show you only people that are have event craft essence or have event servants for that particular quest that you're trying to do. However, I would like to do one last thing, actually. This was supposed to be the last thing, but I do want to show everybody something, though, because it got me thinking. Remember how I told you guys I was playing mostly the dice game? Here's why, folks. 34 tokens out of 52. So I'm doing really well. Only about the first 26 actually came, I think, from the dice board. But there we go, guys. I am going to be just trying to rail on getting those. There's only 30 mission rewards, guys. It's weird. And you guys can tell I got plenty of farming materials up there. I can buy these last 2 things if I wanted to easy. I'm just doing things in a weird way. And the welfare servant from this game, from this event, it looks like you don't get her almost until towards the end. Like she's some kind of reward for getting to the end. It's really weird. Everything is very strange in this game. This event. But I do like what's happening. However, it says remaining 7 days. So only about a week left. So I'm going to be going hardcore on this as much as I can. I spent a lot of my time yesterday outside, which wasn't a bad thing. I need to get more exercise. I need to do stuff with gardening. I need to get out where the weather is nice. So that's fine. But yeah, I've been kind of back, and I had to race towards the end of something for my Denmachi game. So that was the other thing I spent most of my time doing yesterday. So lots of stuff going on, and as it gets towards summer, it gets worse. But there's what you have it, guys. Not a bad morning of rolls, but definitely not what we wanted, not what we expected by any stretch of the imagination. Way too much baiting and spooks. Just weird. Utterly weird and annoying. But I'll take what I can get, because I don't always get the best of the best in the thing. And we might end up having to pass on this and wait. And I think I heard it's a while before Voyager comes back. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe he'll come back at, I don't know. So more people would know better than I do. But there's always the guaranteed 5-star that comes up for New Year's. So maybe we'll get lucky. But we'll have to wait and see. So we'll keep doing it, guys. Maybe I'll shell out enough for one more round after the 2 remaining ones we have. But let's keep our fingers crossed. I hope you guys are having a great godly day today. It's pre-Friday. Go out there and enjoy it, everybody. It's nice, bright, and sunny and warm up here. We're in the middle of our heat wave that we're getting. Not kidding. It's going to be 88 in Maine here by Saturday, and we're not even up to Memorial Day yet. So I hope wherever you guys are, it's nice weather. And if it is, go out and enjoy it today, folks. In the meantime, I will catch you later. Peace.